Round 50 with the Ballista sniper rifle in Black Ops 2 Zombies has been something I have been dying to do for years. And today was the day. I woke up full of excitement, full of eagerness and joy to start this challenge and to finally break a goal that I've been trying to do for ages. However, all of that joy, all of that eagerness, all of that excitement would very quickly just come tumbling down. It would be torn to pieces, jumped on, spat on, and just destroyed right in front of my very eyes. Because let me tell you, round 50 with the Ballista, it is not possible. Before we get into the nitty gritty of this video, please do drop a like as it really does help the channel out. And let me know in the comments what other challenges I should do that will absolutely destroy my spirit like this one has. Now this challenge didn't just start out with all doom and gloom. In fact, it was quite the opposite. Even though yes, I did take an early down at the beginning of round 5 because I thought that would be the perfect time to get generator 4 on. Things were still looking good for us though, as by the end of round 5, I'd actually managed to get all 6 generators turned on and I was fully on my way to getting the Ballista Pack-a-Punch for round 8 with our date with the Panzer. But it was at this point where things started to fall apart, as the Ballista doesn't exactly have a whole plethora of bullets, and I'm not exactly great with my aiming. So this led to a lot of moments where I was just, my back was up against the wall, I was missing shots, and I was just trying to get out of there as quickly as I possibly could, which eventually led to me having no ammo and just a Mauser in my hands, with that, which is absolutely useless when you're on like round 7, round 8, and it's not Pack-a-Punched. And obviously when that runs out of ammo, you're left to just your own devices to try and just juke your way out of zombies, which I honestly thought I was doing a pretty good job with, until I realized there was just way too many zombies to deal with, and I ultimately got trapped and died. The second attempt also started very strong with us getting all 6 generators turned on by the end of round 5, meaning once again I was fully on track of getting the Ballista Pack-a-Punched for round 8. In fact, we weren't just on track of getting the Ballista Pack-a-Punched, we actually did get it Pack-a-Punched this time round. And not only did we get the Ballista Pack-a-Punched, on round 8 when the Panzer turns up, we also managed to take him down. But speaking of downs, I also decided to take a very stupid one also very early on into this game, which left me without quick revive. Now fast forward to round 10, which was when I decided was going to be the perfect time to actually go and get quick revive. The Templars also thought it would be a perfect time to spawn in and attack generator 1, which obviously left me without quick revive for a further round. And, well, you guessed it, I take her down, and obviously this is the end of this run and we die. Leading us into the third attempt, but this time on round 5, instead of getting all the generators turned on, I actually take her down. Now at this point I was getting a little bit frustrated, but then an insta-kill drops and I thought, wow, this is a perfect time for me to just vent that frustration onto these zombies, which obviously then one of the zombies had other ideas, quite literally breaks his back to do a 180 just to smack me back down to the ground where I belong. Attempt 4 had by far the worst start, as quite literally the lowest of the low. Round 1 zombies has had to team up, give me the old wombo combo, knocking me down, and also knocking any confidence I had for this run straight out the window. But because I'm stubborn, I didn't let that early down stop me, and by the end of round 5, I once again had all 6 generators turned on, and also the tiniest sliver of confidence back in my body that we could actually get this Ballista Pack-a-Punched to kickstart this challenge. Only to have a giant quite literally block my path as I was leaving the church, forcing me down the mud path, also then forcing all the zombies that were behind me to respawn in front of me, once again trapping me, and once again the zombies gave me the wombo combo and I died on round 6. Attempt 5 once again had me getting all 6 generators turned on by the end of round 5, but also once again had me getting trapped by the giant as I was trying to leave the church. However, because of previous experiences, I knew I couldn't just run across the mud and get out safely. I had to try and fight, which is exactly what I did. But obviously in doing so I take it down. But I didn't let that deter me from trying to get this gun Pack-a-Punched, which thankfully with a little bit of luck of getting some Mauser ammo from a dig site and an insta-kill, I do actually manage to finally get the points together on round 7 to get the Ballista Pack-a-Punched once again. And with round 8 also meant we had to take on the Panzer once again, but the Pack-a-Punch Ballista made light work of him, and in doing so also gave us the points to finally go and buy Jug. And at this point I was thinking that maybe this was the one. Maybe this was the run where we'd finally have something good go our way. That was, of course, until round 10 came along and the Templars decided to go all the way to generator 6. And of course, a giant blocks my path as I start making my way over to generator 6, meaning I have literally 0 time to make it there in time to stop the Templars from destroying the generator. In fact, I made it just as they finished taking it offline, managing to take them all out. But it was at this point I realized, it's the beginning of round 10. I forgot about that. Which obviously meant I got trapped in a corner by all the zombies that spawned in and once again died. And it was also at this point that I was so close to just kamikazing my head into my desk. It was so bad that this video was originally supposed to go live on the 5th of December. That was yesterday, the Monday. But because this attempt quite literally drove me over the edge, I was about ready to quit, like right here and then. Like I was so angry at myself and the game, I was about ready to hang up my mouse and just quit playing zombies forever. But I'm stubborn and an idiot. So that didn't happen. I just took a much needed break of like a day or 2 from zombies, and I came back to it eventually with attempt 6. And attempt 6 was going well, and I mean like very well. I had all the points in the world by round 5, all the generators were turned on, it was going well, but it happened. A drop that I so very much needed just to push me over the edge, to get me into the points realm that I needed to pack a punch the Ballista. A double punch dropped, and my muff brain was just like, I've got to have it. I've got to have it. Why haven't I got to have it? I've got to have it. So I went for it, which ultimately led to me downing. But I thought, you know what? It's fine. 1 down is fine. We can always escape. No, I then took a second down literally 10 seconds later and died. And at that point, I think I was actually about ready to kamikaze my head through my desk, through my monitor, and just jump out my window because holy hell, this challenge is difficult. And annoyingly, the Ballista is a part of a select group of weapons that is only available on Origins. Unless, of course, I install mods and do it that way, but I didn't really want to do that. So that meant I was just stuck with the Ballista on Origins. So I bought my Ballista and I started making my way through this god-awful map one more time. And you already know the deal by now. Round 5, we had all 6 generators turned on, and I could finally start focusing on getting this Ballista Pack-a-Punch once more. And with a bit of luck by getting a double punch drop on round 7 and a Mauser full of bullets, I managed to get the 7,500 points that I needed to get the Ballista Pack-a-Punch once again. Which ultimately led me into what would be the final round I will ever attempt this challenge. Round 8. The Panzer spawns. I get trapped in an awkward area, and I've got to make my way back down to generator 2 just to even have a chance of surviving. I'm slowly plinking away at the Panzer's armor. I'm getting his health down whenever I can, but then the lucky bastard just fires out his hand. He grabs a hold of me and he pulls me in. I miss the first shot. I get hit by a zombie. I hit the second shot, but I also get hit by a zombie at the same time, and I die once again. And I just like it's over. It's over. Like I can't. This challenge has just. It's broken me. I am a broken man after trying this. There's no way I can do this again. Like I went into this with like a little bit of sliver of like confidence. I was like, you know what? Like it's not a bad gun. You know, it's a one shot like round 19, 20, whatever it is. You know, like it's good. This should be a fun challenge. No, it's just hell. It's just hell. It's just hell. I would much rather do the SMR and War Machine again. Like it's just no, not doing it. Nope, can't make me. I know this video is only like 8 minutes long, but. Nope, not doing it, can't make me. God, I hated doing that so much.